Hey guys, Mike with Old Iron Customs, and we are finally back to work on the bull nose. We're doing a little bit of body work, and I'm going to take you out the tripod in a minute, kind of show you what's going on and what we've done and what we need to do and different ideas and stuff like that. Last week, a buddy of mine, Reese from AB Racing, came down, and we are going to try to get it ready for paint, and we kind of got sidetracked just a little bit. But it's farther along than what it is. We got the patch panels in and started skimming the rear. But then we started coming up with different ideas, and we'd go off this way and we'd go off that way. And before you knew it, we really didn't get a lot done on it. So it's time to get back to work on it. So let me take you off of the tripod real quick, and I'll walk you down the side and kind of show you some of the stuff we're looking at. Now, the truck had that big, ugly, nasty, well, might not be ugly, nasty to you. It was ugly, nasty to me, or at least what I want to do with this truck. That big chrome that went down the side. And whoever had it before came through, slapped Bondo in the holes, never even sanded it, and put black rubber coating on it. So I had to strip it all down to bare metal. And I filled all the holes. I welded all the holes. And when we get done, it'll be nice and smooth. Kind of like that. But this still needs high build and block sand it and everything else. Now coming around the front, down the other side, we are slowly working on this side. We've got the patch panels in. We used the 3M panel adhesive. And I did not do a video on this for a simple reason of I have never used this before in my life. So I didn't know what to expect, and it was kind of an experiment. So in hindsight, we should have, because I'm happy with the results. I really am. If you don't have a welder, as long as it is not a structural panel, in other words, don't do the quarters of a unibody with this stuff. Or, don't do your frame rails or, on a Mustang or your torque boxes with this. It's strictly for non-structural pieces, okay? And we had the routed wheel arches, and you can see where we kind of seemed to skimmed it around the edges. We still got a lot of work to do on it. I got a lot more sand in. I got to get the rest of the old paint down and get everything smoothed, etched, primed. A little bit of filler. It needs to be floated out more. But body is extremely solid with the exception of, and these weren't that bad. It was the fact that whoever had the truck before me did a repair on it and totally juried it. I mean, there was cardboard, there were socks, gloves, window screen, you name it. And it wasn't that bad. It was just the way they did it made it worse. If you stick a sock as filler for a rust hole, guess what's going to happen? That sock's going to retain moisture, collect moisture, and it's going to make that hole come back even bigger. So, don't be don't be that guy, But we decided, we pulled the back bumper, and I'm going to end up doing a roll pan, okay? Now, if I do a roll pan on this, odds are is I'm going to sink the tail lights into the roll pan. The problem is these right here. Now, if anyone has any suggestions or if anybody has fabricated covers for these, please leave a message down below and let me know, or if you know any place where I can get an aftermarket. So, I mean, I took the tail light, hang on a sec here, to kind of get an idea of what I need to fill. And the problem is this body line here comes down this side, it wraps around, goes across the tailgate, and kind of connects the two sides. this here, all right, ends right here. And if you just cap this, I think it's going to look stupid. So I got to figure out how to extend this down and kind of feather it in one way, shape, or form to end in this area here. This bottom body line connects with the bottom body line on the tailgate. So it needs to be there, in my opinion. So I'm thinking about running that across this corner and then just having this smooth here, you know, going up. So if anybody has any suggestions on that, please leave a comment and kind of give me some ideas. I'm in no rush, but I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't like these. It just is what it is, you know. Now, I know Chevy, you can get the steel covers that you can tack on there to seal these in. I have not seen them for Ford, at least the bull nose, but I haven't really had time to research it. So if any of you guys know of any companies or any place I might be able to pick up a set instead of having to fabricate them myself, I'd appreciate it if you leave the information below. But with doing everything on the back, while we were working on the patch panels, my buddy made the comment, man, you got, you know, if you sink the tail lights and the, you know, do the roll pan and everything like that, you're going to have all that custom stuff on the back and the front's going to be stock. So, now, granted, I think there was alcohol involved, but we spent half the day trying to mock up a 56 Chrysler New Yorker bumper to the side of this thing. And I'll see if I can find a picture and I'll post it up here somewhere, you know, or I'll just add it to the video. And it looked cool, but there would have been so much modification that needed to be done on the front end of this thing. It just was not feasible. Quite honestly, I could have bolted it up and it would have fit, oddly enough. I mean, those corners right there came around real nice and they ended about here and they cleared the wheels. But the front kind of came out like this, and having the bumper come out like that and having the grill flat just was not an option. So anybody that's done any custom work to the front end of a bull nose, once again, please leave, you know, drop a picture down below or email me with pictures, whatever. I'm really looking for ideas on how to tastefully change the front a little bit. You know, I don't like I'm not a big, well, I can't say I don't like it, but I'm not a big fan of the, you know, painted bumpers and stuff like that. I like the chrome where the chrome's supposed to be. But, you know, yes, I can get a billet grill for it. I just don't think that's enough. Yeah. So if anybody's got any ideas, please let me know. We've got the smoke side markers we're going to put in that'll kind of blend that in. Now, the plan is top's going to be cobalt blue, bottom's going to be black. Now, with the bottom being black and actually the dark blue, this body has to be laser straight. If I cannot get it laser straight, which right now I'm optimistic, I think I can do it. But in the event that I can't, instead of cobalt blue and black, it might be canary yellow and white. Hell, I don't know. I got a cabinet full of paint and pretty much almost every color of the rainbow. And we'll mix something up and we'll figure something out. Interior is going to be saddle tan. Headliner's already done. It's actually in the car over there. Matter of fact, there's a dash in some of the interior pieces. I got to redo the dash. Haven't 100% decided what I'm doing with that, but we'll do a video on that too. But the interior saddle tan, so I could pretty much paint it any color of the rainbow, and it'll be good. But that's where we're at. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and you'll get updates as we move along on this, because it's not coming out of this space here until it's ready for paint and I can pull it in and out of the garage. So it runs. It runs. Body's just sitting on, I mean, the bed's just sitting on there, as you could tell. You know, I just threw blankets on the frame and we set the bed down on it because it was just easier, less room. But we're going to do graphics, a little bit of graphics down the side, and we'll walk you through that. And we're just going to take it a step at a time. It's a budget build, so it's not a show car, but we're going to get as close to one as we can. Yeah, that's kind of the goal. So, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you soon.